Arsenal don't win the league this season, is it a failure or is it progress?
It's progress. I mean, last year we finished fifth, and this year we've been top for most of the season, and we've been pushing. We're the only sort of challengers to Man City. Everybody else is miles off. So, no, I mean, I saw that debate yesterday with Jimmy Floyd, Hasselbank, and Roy Keane and Gary Neville. And for once, Gary Neville was chatting a lot of sense, right? I know he's been a bit on Arsenal fans this year, but I thought he was spot on. It's a bit of a wobble yesterday. And, no, of course it's not disastrous. Disastrous, Jimmy Floyd, Hasselbank, is Chelsea. That's what's disastrous. But, no, I feel that, we've been brilliant this season, and it's a little bit of a wobble. You know what I mean? You want to put a positive on it. So last 9 games we've played, we've won 7, drawn 2, Points dropped yesterday, but I think the boys just got to dust themselves down and just look forward to the game on Friday against Southampton. And then if we can get a positive result after that, we go to City, and nothing's really changed. We've got to get some sort of result at Manchester City.
What do you see when you look at the run-in of each team? Would you rather have City's? Would you rather have Arsenal's?
I'd say their running's a little bit easier than ours because we've got to go away to Newcastle as well, which is a very tough game. But they've also got to go away to Brighton, who've been playing really, really well. It's kind of even. I think a lot of it does now, which I know you guys on Sky will be happy with, comes down to that game against Man City. I think we've got to go there and do something. I think, when you look at title-winning teams down the years for Arsenal, we've been to Old Trafford and won leagues. We've been to Tottenham and won leagues. We've been to Anfield, 89, when we had to win on the last game of the season by 2 clear goals, and we've done that. Maybe this is one of those years where we've got to go and get like a statement win somewhere that no one's expecting us to do. You know what I mean? And obviously our record at Manchester City has been really, really poor, but you can't write off this team and say that we can't go there and get a result. So it's still all to play for, By no way is it a disaster. I couldn't believe that when I heard Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank saying that yesterday. And, this has been a great season for Arsenal, regardless. But we want to win the thing. We're not caving in. We're not bottling it. I keep hearing this word, bottling it. You know what I mean? Did Man City bottle it when they went and drew at Nottingham Forest? Did they bottle it? Come on. Some of the talk is a bit, ridiculous.
Yeah. I suppose you need some luck as well. The likes of Zinchenko, Saliba, players you've missed in recent games with injury.
Definitely. I think Saliba, I was looking at and thinking that could be quite a big miss. Is that why we're not maybe managing those games as well as we have? Because you've got to remember that partnership of Saliba and Gabriel is basically, despite Rob Holding, by the way, playing well, I don't think he's done badly, but it has disturbed that little partnership. So could that be a reason we're not sort of seeing out some of those games? I don't know. I don't want to be honest, I don't want to make too many excuses. I do feel that yesterday's game, we should have sorted that out. And I understand, why some people will be saying, cracks or whatever, because that one we should have saw out, and with 2 weeks in a row, we've let a 2-goal lead slip. But there's still many, many things to play for. It's like, it is not a disaster.
There you go, not a disaster, still positive here, and also agreeing with Gary Neville as well, the Arsenal viewpoint. Gary Neville, if you're watching, Robbie Lyle, in total agreement with you.
He said, by the way, he still said if Arsenal win the league, he's going to buy me a bottle of champagne, so don't forget that, yeah?